Hello and welcome back to more Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Well, once again, I've taken short break, kind of not so short break. Lots of things have been going on. I've got lots of things to talk about to explain why it's taken me so long to get back and do another little bit of a Let's Play. And what's actually motivated me to come back and do this is the fact that we are so close now. If you'd believe the rumours, to hearing about the Spyro remastered, the Fable Spyro remastered, that they should be working on. They being, I don't know, some company, who knows. We'll just have to see who turns up on stage somewhere at some point. But we're expecting a announcement in March regarding the potential Spyro remastered trilogy, which would be awesome. And obviously, I've got to Let's Play that, so the sooner I can finish off these, the better.
And legend also.
Legend has it that you're a thieving, robbing bastard. Well, I'm sure I'm gonna have to pay you at some point, so I might as well pay you now.
For the gems,
Yeah, your thank yous are hollow. Zephyr, another one of the levels that I'm not actually too keen on. I think I found it very difficult as a youngling, and that's why I've never fully enjoyed it. Maybe things will be different now. I do remember herding cows and that being quite fun. I don't know why, any game that has a mini game that involves herding, I'm into it. Maybe I missed an opportunity to become a shepherd. Maybe I could have been really good at that. Right, so let's make sure we're punctual. We've got Breeze Harbour, we've got Skelos Badlands. Okay, if we're going to go back into it, Skelos Badlands is the way to go. This is obviously the world that you see on the title screen when you load up the game. It's the Skelos Badlands. And I remember talking before about one of the mini games being regarded as the hardest. That was actually not true. The hardest orb challenge is in this level. It involves, I believe, guiding one of these cavemen type things through a obstacle course, and they are just determined to kill themselves. So it seems that whenever anything's difficult on Spyro, it's because something's trying to kill itself, and maybe Spyro is a bit too caught up in you know, his anti-euthanization belief. But perhaps these people have just had enough. Perhaps it's just their time. Thanks for loving me. Okay. So I believe that minigame is off to the left here. Let's kill this guy because he's kicking that caveman guy's butt. Let's get rid of that. Those guys, if their head lands on the floor, it actually explodes. I think you can use it to damage other enemies if you're skillful enough, which I'm probably not. So, what's changed? Why has there been such a long gap in between my previous episodes and this one? Essentially, what's happened is at the time of recording my last episodes, I was living with my grandmother. She preferred to be called Nan. She wouldn't like to be called grandmother. Oh no, that makes you sound far too old. Yeah, living with my Nan, and I was working near there. Since then, though, I have completed a move to the north of England. I'll remain non-specific, just in the hopes that someday I do become incredibly famous, so no one can actually track me down. That would be weird. Try not to track me down. Don't go scouring the whole of the north of England for me either. Like, it's a small country, but it's big enough. It takes you some time. Anywho, we've moved here on account of me getting a new job, which is awesome. My girlfriend's going to university here, and all is great. So, moving house, obviously, that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. It doesn't leave you with much time for playing video games, and talking about playing video games especially is quite secondary to what's going on at that point in your life. So thankfully now we are touch wood settled here, and this is where we intend to stay for a couple of years, so that means that I can go back to playing video games and talking about playing video games and all that good stuff that I used to enjoy so much. So that's what's going on with me. What's new with you? Tell me. Leave a comment. It's been a while since. I mean, I never used to get comments anyway, but it would be nice to hear what's going on. There's some skillage here. Oh yes. Perhaps I could have killed him just by flaming him, but so it's not always about what you kill. It's about how you kill. Killing with style. Killing with extreme prejudice. That is something that Spyro's very good at. Right, so you can see in that room there, there's this guy here, this dino guy with a bone. We need to take that from him to restore those bones to their proper owner. You'll see what I mean about that in a bit. But essentially, you have to walk on lava to do so. And Spyro, although he is a dragon, he's not too keen on the old lava footing game. So let's we'll get a power up pretty soon that will allow us to walk on the lava. You can see the gate was down there. It needs 16 souls. We need to drain the souls from 16 life forms in order to get through there. And there's another bone there. Very soon we'll be able to do the entire bone jam, because as you know, the foot bone is connected to the ankle bone and the glaven. So where are we going to next? I'm a little bit out of practice, but thankfully I have so many hours of Spyro under my belt that it all comes rushing back. Right, I'm not going to be able to get him, so let's just play the avoiding game for now. Up, which I'm playing very badly. So this is the guy I'm talking about. I know. What's the guy's name again? I can't remember. The skeleton has a name. Skeleton writes, yo. The skeleton has a name. Have we had an instance of these mystery vases yet? I'm not entirely sure if we have. If we haven't, I haven't covered these yet. Basically, what they do is they move from place to place. Damn it! I'm gonna kill him, I swear. They move from place to place. You can see from the hints where they've moved to. I don't actually think I can do all of that anyway, because I think I need to get in there at some point to do it, which I need this bloody power up for. Right, let's go around and kill some more things. Do you know what? I'll kill him with one of these. Remember to use all the tools that are at your disposal. If you haven't got the required power up, there's normally a good workaround. Health butterfly. How many lives have I got? 17. Brilliant. I don't expect we'll be seeing a game over in this run of the game. Some of the later bosses are quite challenging and can lose some lives to them, but if all goes well. Oh! Right. Let's get you with fire. See, I don't understand. He spits fire, but he gets hurt by fire, just in the same way that Spyro spits fire, but unless you've got the shield power up, he's doomed from the old lava. And that's the second location for the vase there. That appears to be back at the entrance when we came into this little cave area. We'll work our way around to that soon. As for... Oh, no. Okay, I got away with that one. As for that guy, we're going to need that power up again. Let's go get that. So let's go re-up that power up and we can take him. Oh, my goodness. As I say, a little rusty. Oh my... Is rusty even the word? Terrible is the word. A little terrible. Let's see if we can kill him from this end. Yeah, we can, because of this gate, obviously. Or is this a different guy? Oop. You got to be careful with those bones, because Sparks won't collect them for you. He's a little... he's a bit of a slacker, to be fair, is our Sparks. not always the most helpful. I like how, so one of the facts about Spyro is they changed his sort of personality because it was a bit too cocky for people. Oh my goodness, okay, right. There's got to be another power-up gate closer by, I'm sure. To make this a bit more viable. It's a nice accurate, sorry, gliding, accurate. Who puts these barrels here? Who is traversing, like, vertebrae over lava to place barrels there? I mean, they're safe. I mean, it's a good place to hide your gems. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. After all that talk about not seeing a game over screen, luckily that's not the full game over screen. That would be terribly embarrassing. Let's see if we can do a bit of skill here where... Ooh, okay. Luckily the bone landed over here. I'm not sure if that was always going to land there, if that's a predetermined thing, but I'm glad it did. Just check there's no gems over the side here that I've missed. Nope, we appear to be good. Alright, so let's head on back to the next section. We've still got 3 more bones to get to help our Skelly Bob friend over there. Is his name Bob? I can't remember. I think his name is Skeleton Bob. Okay, so we may need to glide around to get that one. Not going to be a problem though. Up and around we go here. Oh yeah, and because I died, the vase reset there. But that's no major issue either. Talisman, if you're just playing to get talismans, you can go straight through the level, straight to this guy right here. Pretty much probably the shortest path to the end of the level out of all the levels we've played so far. Oh, see, these guys. Right, if I remember rightly, the best way to kill him is actually probably not like this. Gotta use these guys. Bam! Because of the arc, that they arc upwards. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. So, I'm also... I mean, I might as well break out some excuses while I'm here. And while I'm playing terribly. I'm also sick at the moment. You can probably hear it on my voice a little bit. But the benefit of being sick is that you can't really go out and do other things. So why not stay home and record a Let's Play? Why not play some Spyro? So I'm making the most of it. Positivity. You gotta think positive. You gotta look on the bright side. Ah, yes, I remember now. I remember the old tricks. Can I get this guy from a distance so he can't even fire at me? How far can you spit, Spyro? Oh, yeah, I overshot him, so I should be able to reach him. Not quite that high, something like that. Beautiful. Oh, and a life butterfly. That's redemption there. Thank you, game. Thank you for rewarding my terrible play. Well, I switched from terrible play to good play, so thank you for rewarding that with the life butterfly. That over there, that is a minigame I'm talking about. There are eggs hatching over there. I can't remember fully what it is. It's something to do with stopping a guy from getting to those eggs. He's determined to kill himself, as they always are. I might need to shoot that guy with a something or other. Where are the thingamabobs? Oop. Sometimes maybe I should go a little slower to go a little faster in Spyro, but I'm always determined to charge everywhere that I can, just to try and keep things moving along swiftly. We're gonna try and stick to a level per episode because balls. In the future, that makes it much easier to to track it down for like a reference for a guide purpose. I do intend to 100% complete this game, which includes all orbs, all gems, talismans, and then post-game content as well. Sorry, so it's not 100% on this game, it is 120% that you can get to on Spyro 2, just because you've got the post-game content, which counts towards that. Where are you going to drop that bone? You're just going to leave it up there? Okay, it looks like there's a path to glide around anyway, so the hover in this game, allowing you to sort of stop short, is kind of a godsend. It didn't exist in the first Spyro game. It kind of just fell out of the sky. But hovering on this gives you that extra degree of control that you just need to sometimes just be that little bit more precise in your jumps. So there, for instance, I needed a little bit of help there. Gliding on round. Let's get this other bone over here. Is that the final bone that I need? No, I'm still just one short. That final guy is likely to be out and around over here. Not quite ready to pick up the talisman just yet. Do you know what? While I've got this power up, I'm going to run over and grab this. Nice! Was not punished for my misplay there. But next time, I certainly won't get away with it for a second time. Right, I think it's time to do some gliding action over here. Ah, look, there he is up there. Sneaky guy. Alright, we've got to do this orb challenge at some point.
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
I appreciate that. I probably can't. At least not on the first try. But I'm going to try. Oh, yeah, I remember this. So it's all about... Oh, this one's... No! No, 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 no.
Well
okay.
done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny, thing we found.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so... Have I misjudged this level? Was that not as difficult?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
it looks like
no.
more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you...
I'm not really ready, no. Do we know... Are they just going to hatch quicker this time, or is there a different order, or... Yeah! Oh, I'm not going to make it. Okay, so it's all about learning the route here and knowing which way that they're actually going to hatch. I think I fucked it already because I made a mistake. Can you just kill him so I can start again? That's not the best. Okay. Gonna take a few times. So that guy's easy. Gotta be this guy. Gotta be this guy. Shit. So that becomes difficult because they chase them around. So, if I do a little route that's like... Oh, you dummy! Oh, you son of a bitch! You were so in my way. Oh my god. What attempt is this? Number 4? Okay. Okay, okay. At least I know the route now. I've just got to be that extra bit quicker. There's going to be this guy. Going to be this guy. Come around for this guy. Make sure you're dead. I can't believe you blocked me. Oh, we made it.
Thank you for helping us again, Spyro.
Good lord. That's more than enough for one day. If more eggs come down, then I'm sorry, but that's all I'm willing to do for these guys. We just gotta leave the rest up to natural selection. I'm afraid that, yeah. Dragons didn't get to be part of modern history because of natural selection, and I don't think you should either. There we go.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation.
What's his name? You never tell us his name. Is it Skeleton Bob? It might be in the guidebook, actually. Ah, that's 3 out of 3 orbs. That's one of our completion criteria met. And now he's going to do the bone jam. Yeah. I mean, if an orb wasn't enough reward for you, then seeing a skeleton do several poorly animated backflips must have been worth it. Look at that underbite. I think if you talk to him again, he'll do the dance again, so we're not going to do that. I'm hoping if we look at the guidebook quickly, 25 left. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that once we clear this a few times, that is all we need. That will finish us off with the gems. Then we'll be able to come grab the talisman and go straight back to Autumn Plains, which will mean that I'll have completed an episode. Now, luckily, these don't take too long to make. As I say before, my only excuse for not being consistent and not completing the Let's Play back at the time was just a change in circumstances. But those circumstances are now in our favour. Also looking to hopefully do some more collabs with the guys at Virtual Boomerang. Love to play with those guys. We always have so much fun. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that 400 out of 400. Let's go see Mr. Caveman Pants. I don't know his name. I'm gonna guess. So Spyro, I suppose, kind of guilty of using generic caveman sounding names. At least one of these guys must have been called Ugg. I wasn't paying that much attention. So let's say that this guy might be called Carl the Caveman. It's Glug. So see what I mean? So close with Ugg. They're probably Glug, Doug, Bug, and Krug. There's got to be a Krunk. Krunk is a caveman name. Oh no, I can't talk to that guy. I was going to find out what his name is, but if I spoke to him, then we'd have to watch that terrible skeleton dance again, and I don't think anyone wants to see that. See, this is the problem with certain societies. When you invent the video camera before you invent the wheel, that's not a that's a recipe for disaster. It's not going to work out for the best for society, because as you can see, inventing not only the video camera but also Jackass before inventing the wheel, it didn't work out for the best. So there we have it. We are back. It's official. I've done a level. You can't say I'm not back. Skelos Badlands. I've gone far further than I ever did in my original Spyro 2 playthrough, and I'm going to go further still. So I hope you stick with me. Next episode, I might as well go for whatever the hell this is. It is Crystal Glacier. That's going to be the next one, and I'll see you there. Ciao for now.